I'm up early in the morning, spilling thoughts for protection on my nightstand. I close my eyes, I want no light. Ain't got it so much, one race like this. I tread lightly on my own path, I'm lost, I'm blind. Don't worry about my finance, you ain't got the feeling. I done unsolved murder, but they're like us up for pills. Calling they need some niggas fake real. Smile in my face, they see me niggas with fake grills. They so shade. Never thought about a love and then they ruin your whole day. No foreplay, finger foot the Glock and it on. I think I found my purpose, not to be worth it for your love, but I'm not for certain. And I'm not gonna count no favors, cause I did it from the heart. Mom going through domestic violence, where it left me scarred. It broke my heart, see my hero getting bruised and scarred. Repeated flashbacks, my old life, I made it far. Barely even touch my heart. I know these times they gon' get better. You with me, you gon' ride or you gon' set up. Leave me for a better life, no care if I get wet up. Say my thoughts, I'm feeling better. As long as I live on this earth, yeah, I got you this forever. I die for you, you're special. Don't lie, I ain't expected. You selfish, you careless, I'm jealous. My other mama felon, she cried on my shoulder. Her son gang banging. She want the best for him right now, but he just ain't thinking. Too deep in the life, he say he living dangerous. Can I blame him? Early on, fascinated by bangers. Look how life changed. R.I.P. Ramo, he took his own life. Shed tears on them long nights. These long fights, I ain't lost the battle. Sit in the dark and reflect on all of my faults. Take me for all my flaws. I'm back against the wall. My feelings, they all gone. My thoughts, I got them flown out to Paris. Seem like the ones in secret better like they parents. R.I.P. me, so look up to him and I don't think that he and don't play with his name. That's gonna leave your life on repo for many years. Shut my nigga mama house up, he shedding tears. I'm sliding with him all my life, we been locked in for years. We been locked in for years. When it come to you, I ain't got no fear. That's how I feel. I pray for brighter days, give me a reason and to wear my shade. In a place of refuge where I can hide and feel safe. I can hide the pain, spilling thoughts for protection on my nightstand. I close my eyes, I want no light. Ain't got it so much, one race like this. I tread lightly on my own path, I'm lost, I'm blind. Don't worry about my finance, you ain't got the feeling. I done unsolved murder, but they're like us up for pills. Calling they need some niggas fake real. Smile in my face, they see me niggas with fake grills. They so shady.
Ain't that the truth, man? Ain't that the truth, man? They so shady, man. They so shady. Man, I got off live, and you know, I my mind been in some other places, man, some other thoughts, some other conversations. And you know, I was sitting up here thinking, and I remember going to this little meeting, this little sit down I had, man, and the conversation came up, you know, about relationships and about kids and, you know, family and, you know, all that type of stuff, right? And by surprising, like it blew my mind. I didn't want to believe it, but now I definitely can see and understand and believe why most women and most men in today's time, right now, and today, I'm talking about this day and time, this America that we live in right now, this present day time, they don't want no relationships. They don't want no kids. They don't want none of that stuff, man. But why? You know what I'm saying? Why in today's time, you know what I'm saying, February the 26th of 2026, but even, you know what I'm saying, pre-February 26th, 2026, I have noticed that you don't see a lot of people walking and holding hands or you know, cuddled up, or you walk in the floral shop or even at the grocery store. You remember back in the, you know, in the day, man, you used to go to the stop at the store on the way home and pick up your bouquet of flowers and bring them home for your significant other, some shit like that, man. Now when you walk in the grocery store, you see that shit, man. The whole floor department filled with nothing but flowers. filled with nothing but flowers. Valentine's Day just passed by. They said that this was a record-breaking, historic Valentine's Day. That is the biggest white man's holiday, whatever you want to call it, pagan day, celebration in America, in the world. Valentine's Day in the world, Craig, that people spend the most money on. Then it's Christmas. Valentine's Day was at a record low this year. It was at a record low this year, y'all. That's because nobody gives two fucks about relationships right now. They don't care about kids right now. That conversation, that part of the game in folks' life right now, that's just an absolute no-no. Valentine's Day, y'all. Think about that. Think about that. Valentine's Day is the biggest spending day in the world when it comes to the economy here in America. They said it was at an all-time low, man. It was at a record low. Boy, that lets you know how much fucking love is in the air, huh? That lets you know how much love is in the air. I tell you that I really feel like this America, this place that we live in right now is it no longer exists, man. It's out of here. It's gone. It's dead. It's not what it seemed to be or what it used to be. A lot of people always talking about, man, I wish I could go back, at least to 2012 or go back to 1990 or to the 2000s. Man, it was a completely different world out here. That shit they used to teach you, talking about the American dream, you go to high school, you work your ass off, in high school, you go to college, you get you a degree, you go find you a job, find you a wife, that don't exist in this America no more. It's not the American dream. That shit there isn't even, how can I say it, man? The so-called American dream, that don't exist. It been gone. It left 20 years ago. 20 years ago it left. So when you see people talk about, man, I want to do this or do that there, or I want to have the house with the picket fence, I want to have the beautiful wife, or I want to have the sexy husband, man, motherfuckers don't care about that shit no more. Don't nobody care about that no more. You ain't done eating? Jesus. I think right now, people are so fed up, man. They mad, they angry. What up, OG? They don't nobody even care no more about nothing. Most motherfuckers just living their life just waiting to die. It sound bad, but in reality, it's the truth. A lot of motherfuckers today are living their lives. Every day they wake up, they brush their teeth, they comb their hair, they take their shower, they do whatever. They go to work, come home. They can't go out, go nowhere because everything's so fucking expensive. And they pretty much just waiting to die. this civilization that once was upon a time was this fairy tale of civilization in America. Um, like I say, 25 years ago, yeah, it was a lovely thing. It was half-ass decent. You know, some people say, you know, for presidents or whatever, Bill Clinton was, you know, America's first black president, and you know, here come Obama, and man, it's like we living in the dark ages right now. It ain't like it. We are living in the dark ages. You can't afford nothing. You can't go buy nothing. You can't own a house no more unless you making, you know, even if you're making six figures, man, it is hard on you. That's why I get a kick out of, you know, out of the rhetoric, man, when I hear people talk about how much money they got, or you know, what they finna go buy or invest in, this and that there. I know that shit to be a crock of shit, man, because a lot of people, you know, in today's time in 2026, they live in paycheck to paycheck. I tell you one thing I done learned though. We don't own shit. We have no control over our own homes, our you know, communities, government, kids. We don't have no control over none of this shit. That's why I put in the title, man. Yeah, unless you're a billionaire. And that's why I put in the title, man. No motherfucking woman want to have no kids, bring no kids in this fucked up ass world. Not no woman that understands the program, understands the, you know what I'm saying, the fuckery that's going on. I think now everybody has now gained to understand that America has always been, it's a corporation. They've been sold America off a long time ago. You know, today is one of them days, man. Like today, yesterday, I get up, I go do my little runs and shit. I you know, go check on this, check on that. Go to the store, you know, pick up whatever items I got to pick up, you know, all that type of bullshit. But I'm gonna tell you what I noticed though, man. Everybody in every store that I went in, they look mad than a motherfucker. Nobody smiling. Nobody looking up. I mean, it's bad, man. It's bad. Say just like the white people said in Europe, they're not having kids because it costs. Yeah, it costs too much to have kids. It costs too much to buy a house. You know what America remind me of. You know, right now, America remind me of the Banana Republic, man. The, you know, where the Cuba, like the Tony Montana's came from. You know, this motherfucker, man, it is Thriller. America right now is Thriller, man. You know, next thing I'm telling you, you're gonna see a whole bunch of motherfuckers crawling out of motherfucking tombstone graves and shit, because it's like a whole bunch of zombies, man. A whole bunch of zombies walking around. Everybody dead. Everybody broke. Everybody living paycheck to paycheck. It's like you work, consume, you work, consume, you work, you spend, you work, you pay bills. That's the American dream. Half of these motherfuckers out here right now don't even have health care. I tell you another thing I noticed. I remember even in my adulthood, you know what I'm saying? Even in my adulthood, I remember Christmas used to feel like Christmas. Like you can actually understand and put into your brain that, man, this is the season of giving. This is the season of where you gonna splurge, and you gonna go out here and buy gifts. You're gonna have presents up under the tree, this and that. Man, I did not see that in the stores this year. I didn't see Amazon and UPS and FedEx out here, delivering all night. For one, they said this was it wasn't busy. This is part of the least busiest that they have been, you know what I'm saying, in a very long time. I mean, OG, I'm telling you, man, it is pathetic how fucked up it is out here right now. I think everything has been calculated to this point, the point of no return. That feeling that we used to feel back in the 80s and 90s, we'll never get that shit back. We'll never get that black. Everybody fake. Can't believe nobody. Everybody depressed. That's what's going on right now, man. And they've been planning this shit, you know what I'm saying, for a long time. I think they call it the New World Order. You know what? They got ICE agents out here jumping out, jumping on motherfuckers that don't speak English, or they look a certain way. They got an accent. They got some color on them. Man, shit. This is the definition. This is the term. This is the movie of the New World Order, the new way of life. Because once you start something, you can't go back. Once you start something, you can't undo it and think you're gonna clean it up. And if you try to clean it up, it's gonna take you decades. Like even right now, the shit that the dude that they got in the White House right now, he done fucked up so much shit, man. It's gonna take 25 to 30 years, probably 50 years to clean a lot of this shit up that he has done out here. All the business deals that he has so-called allegedly done to make this new America a new, better place. You can't even go to the grocery store right now. You can't even go buy no motherfucking chicken or eggs or bologna, man. Shit, motherfuckers so fucking poor, man. Motherfuckers eat them bologna sandwiches. Now you can't even go buy bologna because bologna down there higher than the ham. Make that shit make sense. And for you people want to buy new cars, you better hang on to the one you got, because you ain't going to be able to afford the payments, let alone fix it when they break down. No, OG, because listen, I just looked at that shit, man. Like, I hope you got a mechanic, some type of shade tree mechanic, or well, I don't even know if there's a such thing as a shade tree anymore. But some mechanic, that's not charging prices like these big companies, you know what I'm saying, or like the car dealership. You're not going to be able to get your brakes done unless they know they got the material, the electronics, the gadgets and the gadgets to make this shit work where they can fix these brakes. Like now, most of the brakes that they got now, they got the motor on them, on the calibers. So you got to plug that OBO unit up into the, I don't know if y'all know what that is, but you plug it up into the car and reset everything in the car so that the brake motor, the motor on the caliber, it pushes that caliber back in. You can't just take that C cup no more and push it in. You do that, guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna push that motherfucker in and you're gonna break the fucking bearings up in it. Now you out of $600, $700 to go buy a goddamn new, you know what I'm saying, new caliber or anything like that. Then you got to pay for the fucking labor. Man, you in a lose-lose situation. We don't want to talk about this. We don't want to know about these situations that's coming up, man. If you don't have the resources or like I say, know people that know how to do these type of things, or you know, you're not gonna get there, man. Say detecting cars now where you got to take it to the dealership. The mechanic's going to get. He been pushed out, man. The mechanic's been pushed out. Shade tree mechanic been pushed out. You ain't seen a shade tree shade tree mechanic in fucking years. You ain't seen them. Maybe if you in the hood, you may run into one or two, but you ain't seen that shit. Man, all the women on fucking day after pills and man, all type of birth control. They do not want to have kids, man. To be honest, they smart. They smart. They smart. But the 90s and the 2000s, you know, the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, that shit never coming back. That shit old, with and dead, man. That shit gone, far gone. It's gone, man. It ain't nothing but anger, man, and fucking, man, shit, Jay John, man, they ain't ready for that, man. It's too much anger, it's too much hate, it's too much jealousy, it's too much envy. No love, no compassion, no thou shalt love thy neighbor, you know, be neighborly, this and that, man. You even on your own block in your own neighborhood. Man, growing up, you used to know everybody on the motherfucking block. Now, shit. You got by shit 10 motherfuckers that stay on the same street as you that don't speak no English. And I ain't just talking about Hispanics, man. I'm talking about the Asians. I'm talking about the Philippines. They stay to themselves. They look up, man. They don't look up. They don't want to conversate with you. They ain't no way to you. People are scared though, man. That's a good thing that you know your neighbors, because majority of us don't. And you know the crazy part about all this? Don't nobody like each other. Everybody hate each other. And guess what? Everybody hate the black man and the black woman. Newsflash, we have no friends. We have no friends. None. We have no friends. Say as far as women not having kids, it has to do with unequal distribution and responsibilities. That too, but I think morally they don't want to bring them in this fucked up society that we're living in. You know, you look at a guy like, you know, that's in there now. He had a I can't say it was an attempt, because they caught the man or whatever, allegedly. He was sitting on the roof, you know, peeping out, you know, think he gonna hit Donald Trump. Shit. They killed that motherfucker. And you didn't hear about it till a couple of days later. And if you don't believe me, what I'm telling you tonight, that Everybody's mad. Everybody's upset. No one wants to say hello to you or wave to you. Get your ass up and go to the grocery store. Go to the grocery store. Go to the convenience store. You'll see all of it right there. You'll see all of it right there, y'all. This bitch ain't no culture here, man. None of that, man. None of that. What up, Jalen? This bitch so fucking dead here, man. No one's alive. No one. And if you are, salute to you. Salute to you. I'm happy for you. I'm proud of you. You know, because of how the situations are today in 2026. Man, it's boy, it's dirty, man. It's a fucked up game. If you talk to some of the elders, you know, in your family, in your community, you know, if you go to church, you know, whatever, they'll tell you firsthand that even though times were always been hard for us, man, we're talking about a change that's been taking place for over 40 years. My opinion as far as why most women, it's a couple of things. One, like you talked about the financial, you know, part of it. And to be honest, man, you see a lot of divorce rates, not because of adultery, because one may not make what the other make to keep up in this fucking, you know, overpriced, you know, economy that we live in. So that, you know, alone, and then you got boys, you know, on the down low and just won't even come out. You know, that type of thing. You know, I heard a lot of women say, man, this motherfucker, come to find out, he was on the down low. He was gay. You know, I done heard that, you know what I'm saying, multiple times. You know, when talking about situations like this here. Shit. I don't know, man. What up with you, Jalen? Yeah, man. I just see the destruction, man. I see the fall in America that would never come back to life. It'll never come back to life. You know, it's not just America either, though, man. But we feel the effects here because we supposed to be the strongest nation. Man, Jay Jones, they don't want this conversation. Motherfuckers don't want this conversation. You look at right now, right? Check this out. Let me tell you how fucked up shit is. Motherfuckers on vacation over there down there in Texas. But they can't even, not Texas, Mexico. They can't even leave, man. Because of the bullshit that's going on down there. Think about that. They picked the wrong week to go down to Mexico. Say nowadays women on this give me, and I tell them give me got out of here. Your dad told your mom to give me now. Oh, gee, I don't know what the fuck you even said right there. I'm trying to comprehend it, man. But yeah, man, like you know, some people say religion is God is religion, whatever is another purpose for that as well. So it's an accumulation of things, as to why people feel trapped. They feel like they're in debt forever. Um, yeah, it's torture right now. They say the eyes tell the truth about everything. But like I say, go to the grocery store. You'll learn all. Go to Walmart. You'll learn all you need to know just from fucking around in Walmart. It'll tell you all you need to know. So, what's up with you, Jalen?
Man, nothing much. Just chilling on it, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I hear you. Uh,
Yeah.
I even heard that, and I agree on this part here too. Jones, man, that social media platforms, social media, this has been the cause of a lot of destruction, a lot of the laziness and the selfishness, when it comes to young people. You know what I'm saying? Their social media and then burnt their brains up. You know, man, I just think like the old law is the best law. And
Mhm.
I think a lot of people just forgot about it. I'm talking about when it come to us, and doing what we need to do for our community. I'm not worried about what they doing over there in their community. So I don't know, man.
I
I
don't know,
don't know.
man. I think there's a lot of reasons why you can say that things might be deteriorating. I don't necessarily think it's the people, man. I think you can't get things as bad as it is now unless you had things deteriorating already. You know what I'm saying? Like uh the foundation of the house don't just shift over in one night. You know what I'm saying? It takes
I, I, I
time.
said that.
Yeah, it takes
Go
time
ahead.
for it to shift and shit like that. So you know what I'm saying? I think we got to look to different issues like like when we was in the 70s, man, and we got real hyper individualistic, man. We got real highly consumer got to buying a lot more. We got to, you know what I'm saying, buying shit we don't even need. You know what I'm saying? Like those type of things kind of change the way society run. Cause when you start thinking, all right, man, I could do this and I can do that, and then the time shift, so things start getting more expensive. Now the cost of living is just higher in general. So
Cause
now
it
you know
was outrageous.
if you get used to being able to luxury spend like the shit that they tell normal people that oh man you can buy you a little leisure, just put it on layaway, just put it on this or do that. You know what I'm saying? After a while, man, if a motherfucker couldn't afford shit off the rip and they had to put it on layaway, and then everything start getting more expensive, then that means damn near everything on layaway now. Now it's niggas that need to put their bills on layaway. You know what I'm saying?
But
Like
that's happening though. That's happening.
I know that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah, it's happening. Yeah, yeah, it's happening.
So I think a lot of shit play a role. More than just like social media, because social media and internet and all that shit is just highlighting the problems of society today. I don't think social media and all that shit is causing much of a problem for the people that are already grown and are in this shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, maybe for the kids that's coming up in the world, now they having to learn how to socialize different and shit like that. But
Bruh, that what I think it too.
as far as like why men and women aren't trying to be in relationships today, man, I think it's mostly because we have conditioned ourselves to believe there's always something better out there. It's always something else out there that you can get or something else that's going on. Like if you go on the internet right now, man, you can scroll like through so many bad bitches, man. Be
I
like,
can't afford her.
you know what I'm saying? Like it's so much shit going on. Like you can like I don't think we was meant to see as many people in a day as we see in a day because of social media and because of all that shit. So you know what I'm saying? Like you might only post a scene like back in the day, you only post a scene like 20 bad bitches in your young life, maybe. Or even your whole life, you know what I'm saying, for some people. Now it's like you seeing hundreds of them in one day. You know what I'm saying? All on social media. That'll make you look at what you got at home and be like, well, man, she ain't good enough. If you that type of nigga, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody that type of nigga too. That's why I say it's a lot of factors in play because like how you raise matter. All
Yeah,
these things matter. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah. And I'm gonna tell you like this here. Before, I was looking at well, I'm not looking, but I was in a conversation with some people, and one of the things they brought up was that there's a lot of men and women that are on the down low. They don't tell what they who they really are.
Yeah.
What up, OG?
Let me explain to you what I was trying to say.
Uh-huh.
All right, some of these women out here, they high maintenance. And they're on this tip now, gimme. And I tell them, gimme got you here. And they say, what that mean? Your dad told your mom, give me some pussy, now you're here.
That motherfucker OG, hey, that's the truth though. That's the truth, man. I understand now. But I just think right now, living in America and living in this new day and time, we know the government don't give us two fucks about us. It seems like people in America, they only give a fuck about that flag that's associated with the old glory days and that fucking dollar, man.
Man, they don't care. Man, let me tell you something. Them folks don't care about that flag. The only thing they care about their religion, white supremacy. They can give two F's about that flag.
Okay.
Yeah, and then as far as glory days, like what's the glory days?
When they was making America great again.
When was
America ever great? When was America ever great?
It never been great for us. But for them was doing that fucking, especially that Reagan era.
Shit, boy, we was having some of the worst recessions in the 80s. Nigga, income inequality was at its highest.
They were surviving.
Shit, man, them folks was not surviving, man. I gotta say, I've been studying a lot of this shit because I'm in my history class right now, man. And I tell you, man, Reagan, you know what I'm saying, gave them niggas just like Trump. He just wasn't no outright just crazy ass nigga like Trump is. But shit, bro, that nigga had to go through a lot of shit, man. Them tax cuts that nigga implemented, shit, fucked them folks up, bro. It was a lot of shit fucking them folks up, man. It was a lot of people, like they talk about welfare queen and all that shit. It was a lot of white folks having to get them food stamps in the 80s because shit, life was getting rough. They just thought that shit was getting better, man, because, you know what I'm saying, for a little period of time, it may be like a year or two, you know what I'm saying, it started booming. But I think 82 was a recession, you know what I'm saying?
It was.
So that's what I'm saying. Like all this shit, you know what I'm saying? Like we lose a lot of history because people might remember the last 4 years, or people might remember the last year of a nigga presidency and shit going good. People forget a lot of shit that was going on before then. Like even with Trump, because you know what I'm saying, before COVID, he had what they were saying, he had high job growth and he had a great economy supposedly. So they were like, man, Trump years was great. But hell, 2016, 2017, all that shit like that, bro. We were literally going through all type of crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? It was.
We was in a recession.
What, you think we was in a recession in 2016, 2017?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know, man. I ain't gonna necessarily say that, but I was gonna say like as far as like just the attitude with the people, bro. Like you can see the shift in the white folks really toward the end of the Obama years, bro. Where
Oh,
white
no
folks
doubt. No doubt.
tired of doing all that shit that they felt like they had to do to let niggas know that we're on your side, okay? Like they got tired of doing that shit. They was like in their mind, like I think people say it like this. Like I've always heard somebody say it like this: was like the white guilt turned into the to white anger and white annoyance and shit. And people got annoyed with feeling like they had to cater to black feelings and shit like that, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I think that was all that set up was set up before not Obama, but before Trump got into office, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, because Trump was like Trayvon Martin could have been my son. A lot of niggas didn't like that shit, bro. A lot of niggas didn't like the fact that he was acknowledging police brutality and shit like that. And that's the little bare minimum shit. Like I feel like that nigga could have did a lot more, you know what I'm saying, as far as Obama is concerned. But shit, the fact that he just did a little bare minimum of acknowledging that the fact that it was wrong to kill a child when the police told you not to follow that child and shit like that, bro. I mean, it's just wild to me, like this little shit that people get mad. Like you talking about the last 40 years we've been going into chaos. I think the last 40 years we've been going into chaos because the white folks didn't want to give us civil rights. They didn't want to give us equal access to shit. So ever since then, they've been trying to figure out ways from the inside, bro. So now,
let me ask you something though, man. Do you know your neighbor Jalen?
Yeah. I mean, he knew, but I do know that nigga. Yeah, well, it's a white guy.
Yeah.
I had an older lady beside me at first. Lady that used to cuss me out for walking through her yard back in the day, but you know what I'm saying? She got.
I can tell you right now, my next door neighbor, she speaks no English. Right? My other next door neighbor, he's a white man, about 48, 49, I think. He's a school teacher, but guess what? He's the fucking alcoholic that's up there teaching these kids at motherfucking school. You see what I'm saying? That's who. That's who. Huh?
He ain't drinking at school, is he?
Man, ain't no telling.
What's the most you can ask for these niggas these days? Because a lot of these teachers got vices and shit these days. I'd rather he be an alcoholic than be trying to fuck him.
Yeah.
Right.
But I'm just saying, you know, like that's just how fucked up it is that a motherfucker got to stay, you know, zooted out just to maintain, you know, on the job. You know what I'm saying? You know, just to make it through the day. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something I noticed when I was before I left the bakery. Man, them last couple of years when I was getting close to you know, being vested and all that shit, you know, doing the pension and all that, boy, they was making it hard on me, man. They did everything they power to try to get me up out of that motherfucker. So they didn't want me to have any access to any money that they thought that you know that they didn't want to pay me for the shit that I earned. You know what I'm saying? So they were going. They tried their best, Jalen, to fuck me. So you got people like that in the world, man, on these jobs. You know, there's bosses and this and that. There, man, dude. I just think, man, right now, we on our deathbed here, living in the way that we live in here in this nation, this country that we in today. I think everybody on their deathbed, man.
I don't know. I just think we gotta start commodifying everything, man. Everything ain't shouldn't be for sale. Certain things, you know what I'm saying, should be done for the good of the people, bro. And I think that's what the government, all that shit, stopped doing a long time ago. Really, I can't tell you if they ever did good for the people or for the sake of the people. They might have did good for the people, and it was like a after effect. But everything that the government and this government has done, it's always been for the good of the government and the good of the people in power already. You know what I'm saying? Business and shit like that. So I think when we stop catering to business and start catering to the people, a lot of shit will change. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying? Main thing is like the business class, they've been mostly white. They've been able to play the color coded game. They'd be like, you know what? We're going to make it where white people have a leg up because most of the business owners is white. So it benefits everybody when the white people feel like they can control shit and dictate how the market goes and all that shit like that. But I learned during the Great Depression, man, because black people didn't have their money in banks, man, we was able to keep the economy going for a long time because we was still spending money when even these white folks didn't have it. Even though it was a lot of niggas that got fucked up over the Great Depression as well, but it was the fact that it was large pockets of black people who were self sufficient. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
able to
yeah,
keep their own little communities going with their own money and they own shit circulating between themselves. That shit made a difference, man. And that was on just a small scale back then. Like this shit could be on a larger scale now. Like, but we just so caught up in like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to spend no $45 on no damn plate or on no shirt or no, you know what I'm saying? Because when a nigga say they gonna charge you $100 and something dollars, it's like why nigga? Why is you doing that? But when the white folks charge you for $100 or something, it's like, man, well, that's good quality. This name brand, this Gucci, this
yeah,
product. So that's why I think the mindset come in is that we've been so conditioned to look down on ourselves, man, that we won't even use like times like this to unify and be like, you know what? We know that this administration is against us. We should unify and start figuring out how we can you know what I'm saying, use our unity as power type shit.
man. I don't think we can do it. I hope that we can do it, but I just don't see that shit happening. And I would say this here too, y'all. On the topic capitalism, that has played a major part with how things are going today versus the last 20 years, 15 years. So yeah, man. Huh?
Nah, God would compliment mom. I'm hitting the blunt.
Oh yeah, it's just like, man, I just feel like, man, motherfuckers are just walking zombies around this sucker, bro. I
But you're
don't know,
right, capitalism has a lot to do with it.
making me want to move to Alaska, man, and go stay down there with the wolves in the dark, man, and hunt for my food in the daytime.
Do you think
Whatever.
we can ever get out of this system or alter it in any way that won't keep resulting in the same shit, bro? Because I mean, like capitalism is American like apple pie, bro. They tell you every time like free markets and freedom they go together like hand in hand, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Life, liberty, pursuit of happiness type shit, right? So
Mhm.
can we ever get to a point where like we get out of the conditioning of believing like communism or socialism or any type of mixture of, you know what I'm saying, like social programs for the actual people? Even though, you know what I'm saying, I want to tell people now, bro, socialism has always been here in America, bro, because corporations get handouts all the time, bro. Like during the
Yeah.
Great Depression, during COVID, like they talk about all the people that scam people on them PPP loans. Nigga, how many businesses you think scam off those PPP loans and other
Oh,
different small
millions.
business loans?
But what they do, Jalen, they came after the poor people. You know what I'm saying? That the small business. They
Yeah,
came after them. You know.
never go after the corporations, man. Google
That-
right now has been fighting uh trust lawsuits in Europe, in Australia, in motherfucking Ireland, and here in America, bro. Google been going, I mean, and not just Google, Microsoft and Apple, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
All these different companies, because you know what I'm saying, they pretty much monopolized to the point like, nigga, yeah, when the last time you seen a Dell computer?
I haven't.
Because you know what I'm saying, they no longer, I ain't gonna say they no longer exist, but they might as well not no longer exist, man. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of brands. Like, how many of y'all got Bing on y'all laptops and shit, like on y'all computers, or do you have Google?
Got Google.
Most people got Google, and it's almost not even an option for you to have any other search engine but Google.
But
You know what I'm
Google, yeah.
saying? So this shit, you know what I'm saying, has become monopolized, and it's mainly because, you know what I'm saying, like I say, these people try to sew up the market by like, all right, they're gonna go to the businesses and be like, hey man, I'm gonna make a deal where, you know what I'm saying, you gotta have Google on all your computers and shit like that. And you know what I'm saying? The Same go with other companies as well. Some companies might link up. Like I got a Microsoft computer as well, and the Microsoft computer it has Bing. You know what I'm saying? It has Bing on that bitch. But I think it's mainly because Bing and Microsoft partnered up. So that's the only other search engine that I can really name you, and it's like probably thousands of search engines on the internet. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
because we only know like two, it's a lot of search engines that's pretty much bankrupt and probably, you know what I'm saying, just getting government aid just to stay afloat in a business. Because, you know what I'm saying, a lot of these businesses are only functional because the government pays them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. You know, I thought about something, man, and I'm pretty sure OG can relate to this here. Do you remember when the Soviet Union went down in Afghanistan? This was back in the 80s.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
About when it ended?
No, just when they went into Afghanistan.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, you know a nigga ain't gonna remember that shit. I
remember that.
Yeah,
I can tell you everything about it. I can tell you everything about Afghanistan and the Soviet Union.
But see, here go the catch though. That's why I think right now that some fucked up gonna happen. What's up? Weird receipts. I just think that some fucked up gonna happen here in America because once the Soviet Union, after all that shit went down in Afghanistan and they finally, got up out of there and was doing what they was doing, because they thought they was a powerhouse at that time, this and that there. Man, don't you know, around about 86, 87, that's when the Soviet Union collapsed. They collapsed like a motherfucker, man.
But see, the thing with the Soviet Union, bro, like, you know why the Soviet Union even came together? Because these niggas in America, bro, had bombs like crazy, bro. Like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? You know, we was over here coming up with the atomic bombs and shit, you know what I'm saying? And shit like that, bro. And then when we bombed Japan and shit, bro, we scared the fucking world, bro. Ain't nobody else had no power to the same degree that we did. And you know what we did, bro? We told the whole world that Russia had twice as the power that we had. Like, we told them niggas that they had the intelligence, they had the power, and all that shit. And they had bombs that were greater than even our own capability. And people just watched 2 bombs wipe out 2 whole like islands, bro. Like it was nothing. So, you know what I'm saying? The Soviet Union, man, them niggas were like, you know what? Hey, you know what I'm saying? Let's get a bunch of countries to come together, because it was Russia, really. Russia said, let's get a whole bunch of countries to come together, and let's start putting our intelligence and our resources together to try to catch up with what America is doing, bro. And that's what the whole battle has always been about, bro. The battle has always been about the fact that America and Japan surrendered as well, you know what I'm saying, before they even bombed their ass, bro, because they had been bombing Japan for, you know what I'm saying, they were doing missile strikes for the longest on Japan before they dropped them atomic bombs and shit. So as far as what was happening, like FDR was doing a lot of shit that people don't know, bro. Like FDR was, you know what I'm saying, creating the atomic bombs during his administration. Harry Truman just happened to become president when that nigga died. So he ended up being able to be the one that green lighted the shit. But FDR would have green lighted it anyway. He was, you know what I'm saying, but finna be a president for the 4th fucking time. You know what I'm saying? So that type of shit, you know what I'm saying, really, like, I think we because we in America have always heard propaganda about Russia, we believe Russia was doing all this different shit. Russia was trying to do what Russia and China are doing now. They trying to align themselves up because they know that America is so bro, like America could destroy us all, bro. You think
that's the scary part. That's the part I'm getting at. And see, Ja, you say we ain't got to talk about old things and this and that. We got things going on.
Bro, don't you know that this shit is what, you know what I'm saying? Reason why we doing what we do, what's going on right now. The reason why Trump was able to win.
History repeats itself.
It's because of history, nigga, and these niggas don't
know. That's why
history.
I said, Ja, you fucked up, Ja. You fucked up, man.
You gotta understand, like, propaganda, like
you fucked up, man.
The propaganda, bro. If you don't learn about the propaganda of old, you ain't gonna realize that we still being fed lies right now, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna get that shit. You gonna say, man, fuck the communist shit. You know what I'm saying? Capitalism forever, man. Matter of fact, let's keep deregulating. Like businesses are gonna ever play this shit fair, bro. They are trying to make profits. They have shareholders and shit now, bro. They didn't even have, man, bro. Like the shareholding shit wasn't even as big as it is now. Like now, shareholders can't lose. Like back then, you might let a company or two lose. You can't let companies lose now because they feel like companies are what's what I'm saying, keeping the America afloat.
And you
Everything's
know,
about corporations. Go ahead, my fault.
here in Nebraska, they have the Warren Buffett shareholders. What that shit called? Damn, I forgot the name of this company, Warren Buffett. But anyway, man, you should. It'd be amazing, man. I don't see too many of us, up in there. But like I went once, man, and it blew my mind, of how, they was making shit go down or handle, what I'm saying, here in America. But John, you got to talk about the history, man, the past to understand what's going on in today's time, John. That's why I brought up the Soviet Union. That's why I brought up the crack era. That's why I brought up, the welfares and all that type of shit. I mean,
and ain't nothing hurt us more than drugs.
like you
I don't
got
care what
it,
nobody
man.
say. Ain't nothing hurt black people more than drugs, bro.
Oh no, crack, yeah, crack, and then
Crack epidemic, bro. We have never recovered from that shit, bro.
well,
We have never recovered from that shit, bro.
no, no, that cocaine, that crack era, man, was something serious, man. And man, I'm gonna tell you, man, what I used to trip off of was like, man, just getting up in the morning, walking to school, man, and seeing, my homie that I, played ball with, whatever. Man, they mom out there motherfucking shit, 5 o'clock in the morning, it's dark. Talking about let me holler at you, all that type of shit, man. Hell yeah, we ain't, shook back from that shit, man. Definitely ain't shook back from that. So,
well, what goes around comes around, because now them opioids are hurting them folks.
Yeah,
and we'll see how long it takes for them to recover.
Yeah, no doubt.
When it comes to black and white, bro, it was never about like, bro, they don't give a fuck about poor folks losing at all, bro. And that's what I don't think people be realizing, bro. I don't care about losing no damn white folks, bro. You know what I'm saying? They've sent white folks to war to fight to get this country free in the first place, man. You know what I'm saying? Niggas as well, bro. You know what I'm saying? When they were doing the Tuskegee shit on niggas, they was doing LSD shit years later on white folks, bro.
That's why I know
radiation treatments and shit on people, bro. They've been doing this to all of us, bro. We separate that shit and make it seem like, man, it's all the separate, bro. But them poor ass white folks, man, boy, them niggas.
No doubt. I see it. You know what I'm saying? I go to Walgreens, get my medicine or something, man. Motherfucker being there, you know what I'm saying, on some weird shit. But John, what's up, man? Let me hear you, man.
Yo, shalom. What up, Jaden?
What's up? Go ahead, man.
Man, motherfucker don't hear that shalom shit, nigga. What's up?
Hey, man. Y'all seen the setup?
Nigga, what is you talking about, man?
Don't elaborate, bro. Stop doing this. Go ahead, elaborate, bro.
The setup with the Mexican president and Elon. Everybody so mixed up in what's going on, and everybody got mixed feelings. But
so what's going on, brother? What you think going on?
I'm just trying to see what the temperature is. I don't know if y'all were talking about shit in the past. Or
well, you talking about Mexico and shit right now, bro. America just, you know what I'm saying, put the, you know what I'm saying, cartel in chaos, bro. By
pretty much
on, you know what I'm saying, they president to do something about the cartels when they know damn well they can't do shit about the cartels without first cutting off the demand for the drugs, which is coming from America, or the gun supply that's coming from America. So you know what I'm saying? Until we do those two things right there, cartel will forever and ever be a thing. Because there will always be power vacuums that other people will decide to fill. And that's what's happening right now. It's a power vacuum. Motherfuckers feeling like they need to, you know what I'm saying, go to war behind that shit and show that, hey, look, you want to play games and fuck with our leaders? We'll show you just how entrenched we are into society. And we're going to tear up everything. We're going to make sure don't nothing run because most of this shit got a hand in anyway. Go ahead.
You're right. You're right. And you've been listening to some podcasts like I have. But this is what everybody been missing. And everybody, and I've been, and if you listen closely, them cartels that's been beefing, even the boy that just got killed. You know what I'm saying? He's the Sinaloa cartel, which is the boys who set up Omayo on that plane. The sons, they all in prison right now. You know that prison that just got them 23 prisoners that just bust out of prison in Mexico. Man, they already been coding and saying shit out of California and shit, saying that the gangs run shit out of the jail system anyways. Like you get what I'm saying? If you catching a drift, it's like, bro, like the setup is right here. The Mexican president is trying to low key sue Elon Musk over saying some shit on his platform. That's already she knows she can't win that. First of all, what he said was true, Jalen, and you said it too. But the cartel is within the government. The government is the cartel. So no matter what, they can't do nothing without the cartel. You get what I'm saying? And everybody know it. From hard criminal mob gangs to the street gang levels. Everybody knows that in Mexico, the cartels have been running it for centuries. And with this being said, the setup is she's saying, okay, if y'all not gonna play fair ball, if y'all not gonna respect us no more, then it's World War III, like Putin and everybody else been trying to push it anyways. Because Putin on their side and China man is on their side. Man, we as Trump is getting us into it with all the countries who make all the most babies. There's a fucking shitload of Chinese men in that fucking army.
Nigga, that don't mean shit, bro. The warfare is not
make
about
the most babies
on the ground anymore, bro.
You
It's
can't
about
find
technology,
niggas
bro.
you can't find niggas in the mid age of fucking 38
A drone
to
strike can
fucking
take out
21
millions of people,
to
bro,
get
at
off the
one
couch
time.
eating chips and go to the army, bro. No.
One drone
America
can
is
take out
slacking,
millions
bro.
of people, bro, without even, you know
America
what I'm
is
saying,
slacking,
a
and
person
all
having
we
to
got
get
to
on the
lean
ground.
on is nuclear weapons.
It's not if it's necessarily nuclear weapons, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. The nuclear weapons is what we don't want to get to. But I'm just saying, like, drone strikes and shit like that has eliminated the need for boots on the ground, bro.
But I wanna add on to what I heard y'all was talking about in the first place. And bro, I came up here. Remember, I don't know if you remember now. I came up here and I said there was gonna be a time where we ain't gonna have to pay for anything.
Yeah, I remember that.
Elon Musk was making it like that. Y'all were just talking about that before I came up. Y'all were talking about niggas, when niggas gonna have to start doing shit for others without having to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, damn. Why whenever
No,
I
I don't know
start
what you're
taking my
saying, nigga.
business
Say what
serious,
you gotta
why
say.
whenever I start taking
Don't
my
cut that
business
shit
serious,
short. Don't cut it short, nigga. Say what you gotta say. Don't cut it short. Say what you gotta say, because you're throwing everybody off.
Nah, I said what I said, but you know what I'm saying. I'm just adding on to it.
All right, you right. You right.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
You right, Ja.
But
you right, brother.
You know what I'm saying? Because what we talk about as far as the cartels and shit, I don't know why he had to come up here to emphasize that Elon was right about some shit. When I just say, like somebody said in the chat, Elon's stealing billions from us and shit, bro. Like, fuck Elon.
I'm not saying that I'm on Elon's side.
And shit like that, bro. The people, bro, because I not heard all that shit right now, man. Just give me a little chance to respond, and you can go back on your tangent, and we'll let you have that, bro. But you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, bro, like the people need to realize what the fuck the people in power are doing, nigga. Cause that's the difference, bro. It's the people and it's the people in power. You know what I'm saying? And the people should have the power. That's what the whole reason for the Constitution and all that shit in the first place, man. You know what I'm saying? Get into understanding constitutional law. And we need to be fighting these motherfuckers, or we need to just say fuck it and pick up the guns and fight these motherfuckers. Whichever one y'all decide. Because I gotta say, at the end of the day, when you find out your whole government is probably complicit in some pedophile shit, bro, that should already alarm you in itself, nigga. Like, you know
Well,
what I'm
check
saying?
this.
Talk about
But
pure
check
pedophile.
this out though. But check this out though, right? Another thing somebody told me was that, when we was having this conversation about the relationships and just in life in general, living here in America and dealing with these worldly events that are going on. And the dude brought up, he said, man, it was three solution problems that have been crucial, even with the crack era, and that was the inventions of, like we talked about it, Jalen, the computers, and then another one was the bullshit religion that people are still using for control.
Yeah. So
The
you trying to
religion
say that?
part.
So what? So like, what about it? Because at the same time, some people could argue that religion has kept people from going into chaos as well. And I could say some
Mm,
evidence of that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm also say that, you know what I'm saying, like when religion became out of the community sense
here
and
go
started
this
becoming
nigga here.
empirical, when it started getting empirical, that's when I think religion became a problem.
Became
When
an
you
issue.
trying to have a whole, you trying to enforce religion or one religion on a whole nation or a whole world type shit, like the Holy Roman Empire was trying to do at a point in time, or even the Muslims were trying to do at a point in time. Man, that shit, you know what I'm saying?
I love this. I love this nigga here though, man. I get tired of hearing this, man. The same rah rah rah. You better grow a garden and go out there and
That nigga that you voted for, man.
Man, let me tell you about
right,
farming. Let
right,
me tell, let me,
right,
let me,
right,
let me,
Jalen.
let me tell you about this farming business. I know a guy who lost $47,000 in crops because his machine went down. It was a John Deere, and he called John Deere. They told him he had to make an appointment to fix it, get his tractor fixed because they got to put some kind of diagnostic machine in it to fix it. He said, I didn't know it was going to break down. John Deere told him, well, you should have did it on the off season and made an appointment. And then there's John Deere for him to get his shit fixed is 4 hours away.
Yeah, that's because they listen here right now, y'all. All bullshit aside in my little city.
Niggas might be fucked up because John Deere, they transport themselves over to Mexico.
That's what I did. You just took the words
Tighten
right out of my
shit out
mouth.
of
John Deere. Here in Nebraska, you got John Deere. You got Kellogg's. They finna close in July. The bakery I used to work at back in the day, Sara Lee, they closed. They had a Mexican based company called Bimbo Bakery bought them out, and Bimbo closed down. So pretty much, man. I think we are headed for probably the biggest fucking depression in American history since civilization over here. That's coming forward, to us in the next. I'm gonna say the next, 6 months to a year.
Man,
Probably before that.
we getting the alien files. Man, people is up here on the panel and everywhere else talking about, oh, they don't believe in God no more. Religion did
They
this.
don't.
Religion did that. I'm here
Who
to
said they
speak.
believe in
I'm here
God
to
no more?
speak.
One of
I'm
y'all
here to
niggas say
speak.
that?
And I'm here to speak. I'm here to speak. Like really, I live the stories that a lot of people say that they read. People say they read the Bible 6 and 7 times, and all this and that, bro. Like literally every story in the
Mm.
Bible, I probably lived it with my life in some way, in form, or fashion, and through God Himself or whatever, Yahshua, whatever you want to call Him. You know what I'm saying? He has taught me. You know what I'm saying? And I can't say I subscribe to one religion, but I know where I was born in. You get what I'm saying? But Yeah, man, it's a whole lot of talk that I hear.
So
Like
what you saying? So what you saying?
this,
Everybody being a victim?
religion that. But man, ain't no
Pretty
one
much,
religion.
dog.
Ain't
That
no
nigga, you
one.
know what
Hold
I'm
on, hold
saying?
on.
That's what
Let
he
me
trying to
finish.
say,
Let
that
me finish. Let me
motherfuckers
finish.
playing
Let me finish.
Y'all
victim.
white
Let me finish.
supremacists
Let
and
me finish.
blackface,
Let me
boy.
finish. Ain't no one religion is true, but within all, you can find the truth. And that's all I
Well,
gotta say.
yeah. So what you
So why
saying?
the hell you saying shalom then, nigga? You ain't Jewish then? What the hell you trying to be Jewish for then?
So he's saying that I guess that we victim blaming or you know for the faults that are going on right now. That's what I'm interpreting from Ja. You know what I'm saying? And from
My
Big
last
Pressure.
words was,
And from Big Pressure too.
ain't no one religion true. But but if you look within, you can find truth with all.
Yeah,
Well, I'm
you
gonna
saying
tell you.
shalom and shit, nigga. Like, why is you just saying? Well, you should be saying assalamu alaikum and shit too, nigga. You should be throwing all them hoes in there, nigga.
Well, I'll tell you one thing,
If
man.
that's the case,
You gonna be
Yep,
like a
we
white man
victims
try to
for a
tell
lack.
me what I
Yep,
should do?
that's true. We victims for a lack of knowledge and a lack of resources. I can agree to that. There, we
you lighter
for
than me, nigga. Talking about the white man, dog.
lack of resources and lack of knowledge. But no, man, this was just something that I thought that was interesting to just discuss, man, because I've been watching current and
Better stop playing victim and pick up the gun.
keeping up current
Today,
events
shit,
and all that type of shit, man, and.
rapping all right.
You ain't heard shit that Jalen said, man. Dude, a gun can't save me from a fucking drone that can knock out fucking millions of people. That's not gonna save me.
I'm gonna say the nigga, we done tried to fight the government. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas done lost most times. You know what I'm saying? They done try to stand up against the motherfuckers. I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. It can be done. But you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You gotta appeal to motherfuckers who's getting in. You gotta have spooks and shit like that type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the spook sat by the door type shit.
Some
You know what I'm
Keywon
saying? You
Whites,
gotta go
nigga.
about that.
You going against what you said, Jalen. You going against what you said.
No, I'm not going against
You
what I'm
said
saying.
just a while ago. You said just a while ago. Oh, why can't we do it? We the people. We the people.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
but
gotta have
now,
spooks.
oh,
The
we can't go
people,
against the government. I'm not saying we
yes,
can go against the
you
government. We
can
can't.
go against the government. I'm just saying you can't, you know what I'm saying? Think that just going against the government is gonna be something that's easy, nigga. That, you know what I'm saying? Trying to hold the government accountable for shit that they do to the people is gonna be something that's just oh yeah, I'm gonna call it out. They're gonna be like, you know what? I'm wrong. And then just give you restitution or some shit like that, nigga. That's not usually how this shit work, nigga. Cause you know what I'm saying? The other people that done got that restitution, they got nations behind them. We literally in a nation that's the nation supposed to be behind us and it's not. So you know what I'm saying? And we ain't like we got an African country or whatever, whoever y'all niggas think y'all is. You ain't got the Jewish people behind you, nigga. Or the Mormons, or any of the motherfuckers that you was living with, nigga. And so, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? You in a fight by yourself or with the group of people that's in the nation with you. And if they are not unified on a certain cause, and they ain't gonna have nobody behind you. It's gonna definitely be individual fights, and that's how they beat us every time. Cause we fighting a collective individually.
So he say that
What's that story? What's that story of David and Goliath?
he say that
Hey,
he say
I'll
that
fight
he
the
say
giant.
it's not the white man, it's us. I can't agree with that because they control everything.
Control everything.
They control everything. We don't control nothing. We don't, man. Let me tell you, man. Being a working man, for the past 25 years, man, and a hustler along with that, I realized that, bro, I don't own shit, man. I might have a house and sign paperwork to own it and this, but I don't own shit. I'm
Don't
still
nobody own nothing.
I'm still renting this to stay on the land. I'm still doing that. But I just wanted to see where everybody was on that situation, man. Because like I say, bro, it's a touchy subject, man, and right now you see where this shit is headed to, man. Now I'm gonna be honest, man. If things don't get corrected quickly, dealing with Mexico, it's gonna be a lot of people in trouble. And then that's when that Great Depression gonna kick in, man, because we're not gonna be able to get the raw materials that we need to survive. You know, we're not gonna get that, man. We're definitely not gonna get that. So
Man, we can get everything we need. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers ain't trying to get it though. And then I'm talking about as far as not necessarily individuals, but like that shit that we need. You know what I'm saying? We don't let these people have control over it. So at this point, it's up to them whether they give us this shit or not, bro. It's whether we get those basic necessities and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because we done let them control the wells and the gardens. Like even like Big Pressure. That's one thing I can't agree with Big Pressure on. And you need to have access to your own raw goods as far as fruits, vegetables, water, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All that shit. You need to be able to, you know what I'm saying, have a little bit of a knowledge of living off the grid.
yeah. I noticed like a lot of them wealthy motherfuckers, they got them big ass, bunkers built out there, man, that look like fucking condos and shit. But see, I'm gonna tell you right now, I think majority of the people today, man, everybody should take a psychiatric evaluation, bro. 'Cause I think everybody lost their motherfucking mind, to be honest. That's just my opinion, That's just my opinion. But anyway, man, I'm gonna get up, man. I just wanted to, what do you say? We are you. I don't know what you're saying. We are white. You are. I don't know what he's saying. What that mean? Right here. But yeah, man, I learned my lesson a couple months ago when I had to go buy that control arm, and before it went down, man. I just felt like we at the point of no return, man. What you mean I just lost my mind? No, you don't see what's going on, man. You stuck down in Mississippi where they take, yes, sir, boss. Boss. Yes, sir, Mr. Cabaret, sir. Can I take your coat, sir? That what the fuck you on down there, and like I say, man, I just hope, man, that I can make it through just like everybody else, man. Don't have now, too many sellout motherfuckers surrounded by me, man. That's just real shit, man. Jalen up out of here, man. But shit, man. OG, anything you want to say before you get up out of here, man?
Yep. As long as the white man is in control, we ain't gonna never have nothing.
Yeah, because they listen. Oh, before you go, let me read this to you, man. Let me read this to y'all right quick. Now, I find it amazingly crazy that after all the things that our ancestors went through and all this type of shit, don't you know that right now that the Somalians are demanding reparations?
I seen that.
They are demanding reparations. I'm my own boss. Big Pressure. I don't work for nobody. I work for myself. I work for my family. That's it. I don't have to clock in and follow their rules. I don't have to do that. I do what I do for myself. But yeah, man. They I don't know why they get off on that thinking that they deserve reparations when, we'll never see that shit. Because that's one thing about it, man. They don't want to see us even half-assed and seem like we got some type of start. They'll never want to see that shit. That's a no-no. That's a motherfucking no-no. But anyway, man, I appreciate that, OG, man. Appreciate the word, man. And shit, man, I'm gonna catch up with you tomorrow, man.
Do that. I'm
Yeah.
out.
Yes, sir. Salute to everybody that stopped through, man. Everybody had good points, and I understand clearly, you know what I'm saying, what's going on. I just think that you better stay aware and keep your head on the swivel, because we don't know when that kaboom gonna come, that change gonna come. You know, we don't know, you know what I'm saying? I think a lot of us live in this fairy tale society in our mind, and don't want to accept the reality for what it is. Don't want to accept the reality for what it is. But with that being said, y'all, I'm up out of here. It's your boy Illis, man. You can't fuck with the corporation. That's the problem. You know, before I go, once again, that's just like when they had that when Pam Bundy was testifying and answering all them questions from our representatives, so-called representatives in Congress. And there was something that was brought up about the cryptocurrency. And one of the congressmen said, can you tell us how many employees work there? And he's looking all stupid and, looking crazy. And she came out and said, well, we know, you are like the head, or, I forgot how they said it, man, but still, man, it's corruption and just greed, man. You know what I'm saying? It's why, like I say, we gonna be stuck like Chuck, man. But we will see though, bro. We'll definitely see. But anyway, man, I enjoyed y'all. Please make sure you hit the like button on the way out. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. And with that being said, I am out of here. It's been another one. Y'all be cool. Peace.